Vaginaville TV, where the vaginas at. I make pussies do magical tricks. Vaginaville's not a diss, it's a city with lots of clits and vaginal lips. You better get your education, or you'll be the next design over the CN Tower, waiting for some penetration. Beat the craft, take a chick with a decent ass, covered with Vaginaville abs so you can see the badge. From tees to hats and sponsoring half the country. Call him the pusher man cause he has the stuff if you have the money. We keep vaginas as a monument, trees, dicks, ricks, king of the dot and big mouth honored with a sponsorship. Fuck Mrs. Right cause I ain't trying to fight her. I'd rather chill with a pussy czar with designer Verginer.
Vaginaville and the members in Vaginaville. Of course, we got the main man, of course.
Designer
Vagina. Man,
Speak
that's
to
a crazy
yourself.
name. That's a crazy name. How you doing, man? How you doing?
Pretty good, man. How are you?
I'm good, man. Just chilling like a villain on the ceiling. You know how it is.
Welcome to Royalty Radio.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
So anytime you're welcome.
Now, Designer Vagina, man. What's up with that name?
Let us know, man. What's poppin'? How to start? Like, what's the name? Like, what's the
Vagina
meaning of the
Vagina.
name? Yeah.
You know, it's like your name is Vagina. The clothing is Vagina.
Yeah.
You know, of all the vills that you could have had, I don't know, Streetsville, Hoodsville, whatever ville it is, you came up with Vagina. Why that name?
Well, I was living down at Young and Davisville,
Okay.
between St. Clair and Eglinton,
Okay.
and me and some friends came to the realization that there was just so much pussy around there all the time. It didn't matter like what time of the day it was.
Right.
You could be walking by there at 3 in the morning and you'll see something, right?
Right.
So it just came up one day when we were drinking, just said Vaginaville, and then yeah, I don't know, it's just a big joke for quite a while.
Right.
Trying to start it.
And then you just started it all like that. You sure? And how long ago did you start this clothing line?
Well, that happened in 2006, but I actually I didn't do anything with it until March,
Right.
and yeah, then I got right into it.
Was there a specific moment that you just finally sat down and said, you know what, enough is enough. I gotta start with this before someone else takes it and runs with it?
Well, before my previous girlfriend
Right.
hated it, so her not helping me didn't really motivate me to do it, right?
Okay.
So I got rid of her, and and not long later, I met my now fiance,
Okay.
and she is very supportive. She's came up with a bunch of designs. She's did my Vaginaville TV design.
Okay.
So
Shout outs to the fiance, man. Doing her thing. You guys
Being
support
behind
the
the
man.
scenes,
That's
you know
what
what I'm
it is,
saying?
you know?
Definitely. So, I mean, like, we got into the name and whatnot, but what basically made you want to get into the t-shirt business itself, though?
I just thought it would sell.
Okay.
I just thought it was catchy. I just needed a good design. So that was the next step. Like I only had the name at one point, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Then I had to come up with a design, and I put something out on Facebook, I think.
Okay.
And one of my boys hit me back with the original design.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I get designs from people. I do a lot of them myself as well.
Okay.
So.
Alright, and is there, in regards to, I guess, the designing, is there any particular design that actually stands out to you? That when you make, do you think that that's the unique one that people see and they just recognize it all of a sudden?
Yeah, probably the legs over the CN Tower, but the one with the boots, the more detailed version.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a very popular one.
Alright. And when you were coming up with this this clothing line, was there a particular niche that you were looking for? Was there a particular market you were trying to hit, or was it just an everyday Joe, or was it like people who...
What's more so like your concept, in a way, right? Yeah, like your concept behind the line.
Well, I'm really into hip hop,
Okay.
Okay.
and I like watching the battles and just anything hip hop, Canadian, whatever. And I just thought a lot of people would like it in that scene.
Okay. So it's more like in regards to, was it more like, in regards to like any type of hip hop show you go to, you want to sell your stuff there? If it was like a battle, you want to sell it there? If it was like anything regarding that, you just sell it anywhere, like they have that kind of play out there? In that sense?
Well, I really got my start in King of the Dot,
Okay.
which is a written battle league here in Canada run by Verginer.
Yeah, shout out.
Shoutouts.
Yeah.
And saw them at a bar one night actually,
Okay.
and I was with my buddy and this girl, and she ended up going over and bringing a bunch of them over to the table, and we drank with them for the night.
Okay.
And I hit them up with my idea, seeing they'd be down for me to sponsor.
Right.
And they said for sure, so within a month I was sponsoring them.
Nice.
And
nice.
I've got a lot of exposure from that.
Okay, that's good, man.
And since like we're on topic of sponsorships, like have you sponsored anybody or any other events across the Kingdom of Dot? Or are you looking to? I would say.
Yeah.
I sponsored quite a few people actually.
Okay.
I sponsored my homie right here, Tiggs.
Okay.
I sponsor a group called Vagina Management actually,
Okay.
out in Niagara Falls. It's these two sisters.
Okay.
The Poetries, shout out Poetries,
Shout out.
St. Catherine's.
Okay.
He does editing for my videos and whatnot.
Okay.
Canadian Indie Movement,
Okay.
.ca. I sponsor that site as well.
Shout out to Creep Show.
Shout out to Creep Show, check that out. It's kind of like I like to say the Facebook of indie artists,
Okay.
producers, DJs, designers, whatever, you know?
Okay.
So you guys should definitely check that shit out.
Plug it again.
Canadian Indie Movement.ca.
Alright, that's what it is.
Join today.
Okay. So like in regards to the whole clothing business, right? How do you feel like you differ from any other clothing company, you say in Canada or just in general? What makes you stand out?
Well, I would definitely say I've never heard any name like that before.
I agree.
It's catchy,
Yeah.
and the designs are sick.
Okay.
Not to be big on myself or anything, but you know.
So since like it's called Vaginaville, would you say your target market is mostly females, or is it basically like anybody who basically just wants to rock a fly tee?
Surprisingly, it's 50-50.
Okay.
It really is. And my most, I guess you would say, offensive, some people would say,
Yeah.
design is my 2-girl silhouette. And the first 6 people that hit me up that wanted a shirt were girls.
Or
So, you know where it goes from there.
exactly.
There you go.
So like when it comes to the same sex cells, are you a firm believer in that? In that same sex cells?
Yeah, but I wouldn't say it's all just that. Humor sells too.
Okay.
So, 50-50 once again.
That's what it is, man. You gotta have, the yin and the yang.
Gotta be fly with it.
You gotta be fly with it, man. DJ Beware, you ready to play some music?
Yes.
Ready?
Yeah.
So give my man a break. You know what I'm saying? We chill out, we'll come back some more questions.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So let's get into some music.
Yeah.